Recording. All right. Yeah, I don't know. What is it bouncing on for? That's a 2 hour. That's kind of way higher. 3 hours. That's way too big. 45 minutes and 30 minutes was like, no. Maybe it is using this one over here. Not really the last order block or upturn, but maybe it wants to use this. 'Cause that's what it looks like. It's no. Simple. This here could be just an area that is just using area of interest. So maybe I'll do that. Move this down back here. Use this little yellow line. What's going on over here? No. Looks like that's something else probably using. I don't know why, but keep that there. It's probably gonna go through here in a minute, but just to have that as to watch out for. It's 9:16. Have to run to the bathroom in a minute. Okay, BSL. There's BSL. I mean, I always say BSL. FSL, sell side liquidity, not buy side. Sell side liquidity is there. But you probably want to go through that and get that out of here. Where is this one from? Because this is really 30-minute OB. Down here, I don't know why I marked this off over here. I'm gonna have to look and see what that's about. I think that was a 4 hour breaker block, but I really don't like using breaker blocks. But I do think this area here is an area to watch. So I am, oh yeah, because it is a breaker block, because this is like a 30-minute breaker block. But instead of making it a breaker block, I'm gonna make it an area of interest. Each, of course, giving their own meaning in terms of what they stand. That's what I'm gonna do. Those breaker blocks, I mean, they cool, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm just not interested in them. All right. And this here is an area that keeps on getting rejected. Or things will either continue to muddle along the way they are as people wait for the outcome, or people speed up these things getting behind us and feel better about the actual. I'll throw this area now, so we're gonna be able to take this AOI off. I'm going to run to a restaurant because I don't have bathroom in restaurant. Restaurants are when you in public, not at home. Kevin, I'll be right back. They're going to have to walk down to 8%. And you got, we were talking about this earlier, of course, I referenced there. I mean, it's sort of been a broader conversation. I held a panel as well with a lot of other leaders of large financial organizations, whether it be Prudential or Citi or Carlyle, who similarly expressed, that feeling that things are okay. They're actually not as bad as perhaps have been feared, but nonetheless, we're getting close from close. It's really difficult to determine exactly what shape we're talking about. We kind of know it, I guess, when we see it. But if we don't get some of those deals, at least an announcement, again, Mike, I think there could be more volatility, but say the least. Yeah, and that hesitation that's kind of working across the economy is reflected in things like a very low hiring rate, right? We're not seeing layoffs, in big numbers from the private sector, but we're not also seeing excessive hiring. It's always reports of open positions. Stated CapEx intentions have gone down, even though some of the biggest spenders, obviously, like the Max 7 are maintaining. And so I guess what we're talking about here is kind of a wait and see, with the market having won back half of this, or a little more than half of its losses, and operating right on the outer edges of what a bear market rally could be, as opposed to, the resumption of that up. Well, interesting piece on the tape today about M&A deal signings around the world. 20-year low. Is that taking out the global financial crisis low? Nobody sees the evidence to make that kind of a complete answer. Taking another look at the free market here. More talk on the street continues in just a moment. Jewelry is now an outdoor flipping revolution. Making Blackstone America's best-selling jewelry, bringing people together, creating better backyard celebrations big enough for all Halloween neighborhood with an endless variety of new cookies. You get on it, you get them whatever the cooking experience, and are meat and food with your lifestyle with their fat and eyes. In the middle, you forget. It's more ways to cook and more cheese to cook with. Across the nation, Blackstone is the way America cooks on the move. If you're anything, anytime, anywhere.
Up here, listening to an audio on YouTube, and my audio was a little shaky. So before I was using my laptop camera and audio, and so that my laptop was like drowning out back noise and stuff like that. But I bought a new Scepter screen, like the curved screen, the 24-inch, which is really nice. I almost got 27. I'm glad I didn't. Um, and and so I had to put up my Logi webcam on my screen, and my audio is sounding crazy, like echoey sound. So I'm gonna have to do some testing on my audio sometime today. See, I should change the output.
Your portfolio is $1 million. Paul Fisher today. Paul 1-800-213-31.
All right, now I feel like I may have enough. Just go enough areas. This is a lot of buy side, sell side liquidity right here. So price should want to come down here and knock this out. It's all the way right here. Should want to come all the way here and turn around. If it was NASDAQ, it definitely would come in and fall this out. But I'm still trying to learn how ES be doing things because it's a 15-minute one here. I think I like this 15-minute order block better than that 30-minute. In 15 minutes, I usually do both sides of the wick with 15 minutes, but it's such a small time frame. So 15. I want to see what was Bookmap doing again because it was moving, still moving the orders all around. These orders, see, you keep moving them. Now it's happened. That's 28 was at 6:45. All those orders was all the way up here at 6:45. Now they moved them. They're not even up there anymore. They moved them closer, and they keep moving them. 6:26. and 627. And what about the buys? The buys are at, they moved down to 607. They was at 615. Yeah, they just doing too much. I want to use this book map um for ES. I don't know. Book map isn't very viable. Like for NQ, the book map levels be hitting. But these book map levels, they be doing too much here. 627 now. 627 for sales. I'll look at that. 627 and like 26 and 25. 626 and 25. Let's see. I don't know what's up with this. 626 and 25. Let's see. So it broke through that level that I had just marked off. I figured it would because it had a lot of rejection here. So I could take that off now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that off. Mark it off in 5 minutes. And then what is this? Sales at 627. That's where my order block is, so I'm not gonna put any markers right there because that's right where my little 5-minute order block is. And then buys was at 605. What's down here? 605 and 607. That's right here. That's right where my order block is now too, and that's within this sell set. So I'm not gonna put any levels there either. Look at my 5-minute order block again. Yep, it's look good. Leave that there. And let's work on a little buy order. I'm in a little buy thing. Let's see. That looks good. So I have everything marked off. Price market getting ready to open at 627. Oh yeah, I wanna log in over here to my trade event.
Without a doubt, certainly our conversation what's called in 2020.
Make sure I have my ATM set up.
But there's still out there. Obviously, that's financial markets, but like many of us, when it comes to AI, we was listening to many of the experts and they were saying week seven, which of course is something I think we all need to be aware of. Are the guardrails going to be put in place? Can we really trust that they will? I mean, that's still a very much looking question, guys, as we watch this develop so quickly. And by the way, I mean, in the conversation with John Gray yesterday, we were talking about what's front and center for us and all the challenges in the economy. But over here is this enormous societal thing, whether it actually destroys civilization or not, but it's still going to bring enormous change in our society, and it's coming quickly. It's interesting that this hits, or if it resurfaces. At the same time, I do think that there's a pretty big kind of disillusionment. Currently coming down on some parts today, people saying, okay, maybe he's decelerating in terms of the pace other than maybe, it's not just about, increasing data center capacity, and that's going to magically, give us the same pace of things. I mean, I know that Paul is also saying, hey, when the
25, 14 plus 2. One. Hello. That's good. Or should I say at 15 start following?
Mike, you've also flattened enterprise is leading the way here as opposed to the U.S. government in terms of development.
Yes, I did it wrong.
Kind of a different thing. We haven't really seen anything for it. We had some, there was conversation certainly during the Biden administration. I don't really know. Paul is all into the president now, really getting involved. We're relying on the likes of and others.
All right. 30 seconds.
As a deep state. It's gonna be a new world, you know, we talked about it with what the impact it's gonna have.
It's too big over here.
Of course, when you decrease the employment,
15 seconds, the market opens.
Introduction ultimately results in more jobs. I don't know, somebody needs to talk about the behavior, but for the administration, that's something we might want to focus on.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, Mark, I even in the family. I got his
Projection. Projection off of my nail. Take that a quick low. You know what that? Off of this 30-second order block. See, looks like it. I'm gonna wait for first 5 minutes so I can get the orb going here. See what happens with the orb. Wait, do some. Oh. Some second adjustment off of that area. That 30-second on but probably use that one too because it is a 30-second order block. So we'll see how it's using it. Yeah, break through there. It should break through there if it's gonna go up. Oh shoot. Stop messing up with stuff here. These are really good rejection candles. Really good rejection candles. Really good. So let's see. Broke through there, so let's take that off. That was a really good trade right there. But I didn't want to get in yet because I said I'm gonna wait until after the first 5 minutes. I kind of want to stop making myself wait all the time because if it's a good move, you need to just take the good move. You don't always have to wait if it's a move that's going by your rules. Like if it hits your area and it rejects and it's showing momentum, like you don't always have to wait. So just to so you do know that. What is that? Going off of maybe this 30-second. Yeah, maybe this 30-second order block right here. I think it's retracing off of. But it should want to go up to, that's probably just like a little small retracement before it hits this one. This is the 5-minute one that I had marked out to use. So maybe just like a small retracement before going up to that one. So we'll see how that works out. It's 9:33. So this is my little orb shaded area to let me know where the orb 5-minute orbs are going. You should break through here. Let's see. Broke through there. That's good. Following, we should go to that 5-minute orb. I think that's the 5-minute orb. That's the 5-minute orb. It's rejecting, but it may want to go a little bit more before, at least midline, before it really do a real rejection I'm looking for. But you never know. It may just go to this little part here. So we will see. It was a good uptrend though. Really good uptrend. Really good uptrend. Let's see what happens here. Looks like it may, once it like clears up these equal highs it has. What area is this? 5635? Where's 5635? Up here. Yep. Once it clears all that up, it may want to turn around. Where's the other equal highs? 5630. I think that's where it is now. Yeah, that was 29. I'm thinking it may want to clear up a little bit more before coming down. Yeah, good deal. Mm. There's also this area up here that it may be wanting to go to, but we have to see. Because it is doing a really good rejection right now. So let's see. And it is 36 after. We're gonna check.
Order filled.
See what happens. No, no. Don't go up there. Come on. SMG. Breakthrough there. Right there. Come on, you got this. Breakthrough there. Oh shit. This is so. Let's just see what's going on here. I think that place might wanna. Come on. Where it go?
Order filled.
Dude, what was that? I did not feel. Oh, I was feeling. What's
Order rejected.
the buy order here?
Order filled.
Oh my God. What am I doing? That was a total mistake.
Order filled.
I'm just going on my orders because I don't know what I did. I made a mistake and pressed too many orders. And I don't, how did I click that button? Press the buy order on an accident. Oh my goodness. How did I do that? A buy order. That's ridiculous. Yeah. So that was crazy. That's because I be having my hand rested on these. That's just ridiculous. I be having my hand rested on the mouse when I need to just take my hand off the mouse, and now I have done too much here. It's all ridiculous. I did not mean to do that. So that was really an accident over here on my end. All right. Now it calmed down. I'm just like not on the best of.
Yeah, they got there, like, they quickly, mine was. They were, I get them numbers, that is not what we think they can say. First thing, you get the infection continues on, is the, you can see it's hot.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh my God, I keep on pressing
Order
the button by
filled.
mistake, and then it doesn't know that is not out. This is messing up. I'm really messing up doing this.
Stop filled.
For contracts. Okay, so now I'm just gonna wait because I've done some crazy stuff now. Let's see, where is this? Let's see what it's gonna do to this board. This orb. She's bouncing off this orb a lot here. So see what it's 1 minute doing. That's a good rejection there. 1 minute. What is he gonna do here at this orb? Is he gonna turn around, or is he going to come and go below this orb? Let's see. It's struggling here at this area. It looks like it wants to break that area, but if it breaks that area, it's probably gonna want to retest it. So we'll have to wait because it's going below that area, but it's also like coming back and forth in that area. I keep hitting the wrong button, having my hand on here, and that is very much annoying me so bad that I did that. I did not look up news. It is going down, you can tell with this, the lows are getting like lower, but and it's in this order block, so it's like it wants to go down, but it also looks like it may want to clear up these equal highs before it goes down any further. So you just got to be really careful. glitchy because I didn't hit the wrong button 1,000 times on here, which was very much annoying. And this looks like it's forming some sort of like wedge. Is that like a bearish wedge? Looks like a bearish wedge forming. Like you may want to break it.
Order filled.
Let's see.
Order filled.
That shut down like crazy. Let me see. How far did that go? Well, I only went 40 ticks, but that was a lot. That's a lot for ES for sure. Jeez. And that was a bullish wedge that was forming for sure. And that got me out the hole I was in because I had hit the button wrong and it had put me in a bad situation right there. Let's see here. I really only am looking for. Okay, so here is a bullish. It may be coming down to this right here. Let's see, and go from there. But yeah, see, it is coming off of that. Only $300 here. Let's see. I just want to see what is yeah, 12. I say 15.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, that's kind of like something like that. Let's see. Maybe I'll wait until it gets to a better area. Oh, this is supposed to be green. That's the problem. Full green. Yeah. And it should be all the way down to here. So, let's see.
Order filled.
Let's call it a day. So there's a lot of it's piece of the kind of most of the time it's just in the doing in the even the love the father, the father, most times both of us in the long contact.
Order filled.
That's all I needed. Because in the midst of, I was in what was I in? A new evaluation. And I was just trying to pass my new evaluation. So I passed my new evaluation just now. So now I'm going to go to paper trading just to kind of get a feel of what's going on in the market. So I can still watch and maybe trade if I want trade. But yeah. I had a little technical difficulties in the beginning, but other than that, um, it worked out really well. But I need to stop keeping my hand over the trigger. I'm so used to NASDAQ, like I don't be want I do not want my stop loss to get hit. So even though I need to just like I teach this and I tell myself this all the time, like this is a game of probability. Your stop loss or your take profit gonna get hit, one or the other. And you just gotta be willing to just let whatever's gonna happen happen. And me, I'm still like so traumatized by NASDAQ that when it's time for the my stop when I feel like my stop loss is getting ready to get hit, I jump out the trade before it gets hit. I'm just like, yep, it's about to get hit. But most times with ES, your take profit is not. I mean your what do you call it? Your stop loss probably won't get hit because it respects levels way better. And price is just going and going and going, which is really good. So yeah, and this is something like how Nasdaq would be going through this order block like this to the end. And that's how come a lot of times when I'm trading ES, even though we're at a level like this, a order block, and it's right here. Sometimes I'll still try to take a sell. It's two reasons that I do that. It's because I'm used to NASDAQ disrespecting these order blocks and at least going all the way to the end of them before it retraces, or at least to the midline of them before it retraces. But trading ES, I see that S&P 500, most times it'll stop like right here, like how it did here, and then retrace. It doesn't really go all the way to the midline or the end. Like right now it is, but for most times it really will react at the very top. Well, which it did react a little bit here at this top and just do a little reaction and then come down, but I'm just used to that. And another reason is because I am I'm a bearish girl. So I'm very bear biased. And so I always, no matter, even if I have a setup for a bullish trend, my mind just always somehow makes me believe there's a bearish setup within this. Like, oh, it's coming to here. No, it's gonna go down a little bit more. Take a sell. That's what my mind tells me. Like, take a sell, and I'm just like, okay. And I already have it set up to be a bullish trend buy. Yes, it's in trade. And I just ignore that a lot of times because my mind is just so focused on um bearish trends. Like I'm a bear girl. That's why never had I had green candles when I first started, but green candles like they literally scare me. So that was the first color I changed. I had red and gray for a long time. Like this was the black candles were red and the gray candles and the green candles were gray. I had that for a long time when I still have my black background. Because having a those green candles, they just scare me. I don't know. They just be like scaring my little nerves. Let's see. We have 5 minutes into this 30-minute order block. I mean, for this 30-minute candle closes. And if it closes below this 30-minute order block here, then I could take it off. And it looks like it is going to close. It looks like price wants to come down to this BSL. I'm sorry, I always say BSL. Sell side liquidity SSL to knock out all this stuff over here. Clear all this up. It should want to give like a full body candle, hopefully, to clear this up. And then this won't be considered sell side liquidity anymore. That's what I have marked off here, sell side liquidity. You can't see it because that low sign is right there, but there it is. Now you can see, say sell side liquidity. My sell side is kind of dark colored, but let me see. Is that one? Maybe I make it darker, but like that. Say as SSL. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's going. I think it's going to stay through here. Through here. So let's see what this looks like on the 1 minute time frame. Oh, where is that little thing? I like having random stuff, but it's still in the 1 minute. That was this rejection candle on this 30-minute. Oh my gosh. This is like the best rejection candle. Some people trade the 30-minute time frame. So somebody see this, like this can be a down candle. Especially once it gets all the way through this order block and this whole uh wick is so long all the way through this order block. If you were on the 30-minute, and you can see here, it keeps rejecting. If you're trading on a 30-minute time frame, that's a good sign of bullish momentum. That's why you have to look at different time frames. Because the different time frames going to, especially the higher time frames, they're going to tell you the bigger picture. And that's that issue because I get stuck on lower time frames because when I was learning, I learned on a 1 minute time frame. Like I said, I was watching the ICT Michael, and he trades on the 1 minute and 15 second. And he says that you should do your analysis like on a 4 hour and a 15-minute for your high time frames. And he just sits on like the 1 minute and 15 second time frame for a NASDAQ. And so that's all I was learning. And it was so quick and fast that I just was like, yeah, I like this quick and fast. But these higher time frames give you a better picture of what's going on. And look at that. Like right in my long position. So it stopped right there. And it's going so let's see did I mark that 30-minute order block off completely? Because yeah, I did. So that was the very bottom of it because I was trying to see maybe it just wanted to knock through that order block. Just trying to see. So this is reversing and it did go through a wick wide, but it's not full body. So this can kind of still be used. Some people, if it goes through with the wick, they say that it's invalid now. But I still claim it as being able to be used if the full body, because then other people say full body. So I saw people differently, but I feel like if it hasn't closed full body, it's still capable of being utilized. Um, this was a really good pattern here, trading pattern. I like how this right here. I knew this was going down, but I'm just like, I didn't know if it wanted to go all the way up here and knock this out first. But with ESIC, it's not going to do that. It may knock a couple of these out, but if you just give it room to breathe a little bit, and I only had a 15 tick stop loss. I usually have a 20 tick stop loss, but I changed it to 15 tick because I had some of mine I have 15, some I have 20, some I have no, I don't go over 20. Some I have 10. So I had just put on an ATM with a 15 tick stop loss. So, and this was a wedge. You could see the wedge forming from here to there, and then from up here to over here. It did go through the wedge a little bit, but only with this little bit of wick. So, and then it dropped. Mm. Oh, I didn't even go to that. Meeting. I'm gonna go to this meeting and I'm going to put it on pause. I mean, put it in time. We have questions. I mean, we can kind of end this. It is 10 o'clock. I already took my trades. No one else is taking trades. If anyone else is taking trades and you kind of want a second opinion or like you have any questions about anything or your levels or if you're looking at anything, then I know a lot of people aren't taking trades yet, but after we do our next week, we do our strategy class this week, actually on Sunday. Next week, everybody has to start taking trades. Uh, After we do our strategy class, you have to take at least 2 trades. That's what I'm. That's the rule. You're gonna have to take at least 2 trades. Next week, after you take the strategy class, you have to mark up your charts and take at least 2 trades. But yeah, so that is going to be. Did I take that off? That's gonna be our little. That's gonna be my little rule. I guess I could say a rule. I'm not a rule based girl, so I don't like saying rules. It's gonna be a rule, but yeah. So I think that's. I mean, that's it for real. Nobody has any questions or anything. I guess tomorrow we will come back to trade another day. Oh, look at that. It's going. I like this. I like ES. How it moves. It's not disrespectful at all. Like it's evil twin sister NASDAQ. I think they like Gemini sisters. Or maybe one was yes, because they are two-faced it for real. Gemini, I mean that NASDAQ is the mean one. This is a definitely a bearish pattern. I mean bullish pattern right here. This is the W and it always does the same like W, come up and then come halfway down and then shoot up. Like that is the W that's been happening. Um so all right, ladies. I have meetings I have to go to now for work anyway. So I guess I need to go ahead and log off if anyone doesn't have any questions. I will see everyone tomorrow. All right. Let's try.